Hello, I'm here. I'm late. I'm so sorry, but I'm here. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad to see so many of you here already. It's kind of exciting. I'm really excited to play this game again. I've been waiting. I've been holding back from playing it off stream. It's been very difficult, but I'm looking forward to getting back into it. So I'm going to stop yapping and we're going to start playing. Ooh, we're right into the cutscenes. Adios, that was one heck of a trip. If it's much further, I think my legs are going to pop off. Kevin's back. I'm so happy. Well, you can relax now. Oh, Captain Schwartz is back. Yes. This is the lowest floor of the sealed area. Wait, really? Thank the goddess. If you told me we were only halfway down, I think I'd be floating off to meet her right about now. Really, Father Kevin, you're being a little too humble. I can tell you're extremely well-trained for a priest, in quotations. Which makes me feel like Kevin's not your average priest. Hi, Stuka. Yes, it did. I mean, I don't have the 6 inches of brown roots anymore, so things are going better. How are you doing? What's Julia saying here? If you were not, I doubt you could do the job you do. Oh, interesting. Ah, Kazing, read like a book. A children's book at that. Well, it's no big if you figured it out. We're close to the Von Osseles family anyways. Speaking of my job, that thing the mayor of Ruan had. Ah, the Kronos Rod. In accordance with our pact, it's being kept safely secured using the prescribed methods. We can hand it off to you whenever you wish. What's a Kronos Rod? Oh my goodness, we're like 30 seconds in and I'm already curious what's going on. Perfect, thanks. So anyways, the thing we discussed earlier, mind showing it to me? It's down here, right? Yes, follow me. Ooh. Where are we going? Oh, I was going to be disappointed if they cut back to Estelle. I really want to see what they're going to look at. Well, now, would you look at this? I can imagine even the church will have difficulty deciding what to do with this, yes? This sort of artifact isn't so much big as it is gargantuan. I love that word. Just counting down the last hour or so before you're off work, pretending to work while really just browsing YouTube and watching your playthrough. Nice. You mind if I take a closer look? As you like. The queen has given her permission. Okay, so these guys are on the good side, I think. Still. Please, if you understand any of this, share your thoughts. So this is the ring guardian that was in the report, huh? It's kind of similar to the robot excavated in Calvard, but I wish I could have seen it moving. No, I turned the voice mod off for today, so we'll try this out. A lot of people didn't like me talking over the Japanese voices, so we'll turn it off for now. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of yapping over top of it, so got some feedback that people didn't really like it all that much, which I think kind of makes sense because I am talking the whole time, so it kind of defeats the purpose, but we'll go without it for this stream. If you guys have thoughts, feel free to share them, but yeah, I'm easy either way. Maybe the real Kronos Road was the friends we made along the way. Hello, Dementor. Welcome back. I'm not going to make any rod innuendos yet. We're only 5 minutes in. Yeah, no, the voices sound great, Soleil. I really like the voice acting, but I completely understand. I don't think my voice over top of it kind of defeats the purpose, but I mean, I'm open to feedback if anyone has thoughts either way. Like I said, I'm good with whatever. I just want to play the game. And this thing's an artifact from the last year of the ancient Zemurian civilization, which makes it at least 1,200 years old. It's clearly the core of the structure, but there's no clear indication as what it actually does. Play how I like? Yes, I know I should. I know I should play how I like, but I mean, I'm playing along with you guys. So, I mean, some feedback's good. Yeah, I mean, I know I should just do whatever I want, but at the same time too, like, I don't know, people want to listen to it. I'm open to feedback, like I said, but yeah, we'll see how today goes. Open to switching it up. Maybe I'll put a poll up or something afterwards and we can vote on what we want. I will not stop reading it. I will not stop yapping over it. I will say that. So if you don't like my voice, that's I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't know, Trev. I was thinking that too, but some people were very passionately against me talking over the voice mod. We'll just leave it at that. Not everyone. Some people were very kind in the feedback they gave. Not everyone though. But like I said, maybe I'll throw a poll up after the VOD. But yeah, feel free to share your feedback in the chat. Can't promise I'll do it. I can't promise I'll do what you guys say, but I'll definitely consider it. All right, back to our artifacts. What's Kevin saying here? So it's clearly the core of the structure, but there's no clear indication as to what it actually does. Analysis of artifacts seems to be impossible with modern tools. They work on the same principle and energy as an orbiment, but their internal structure is entirely different from an orbament's. That's what Professor Russell told us, at least. The church refers to these as gifts from the goddess given too early. And over here is... I'm really liking Kevin. He's really grown on me. I love his little green spiky hair now. So after the black ornament you called the gospel was used, all the giant pillars that were here were set into the floor. Yes, all 4 pillars set into the floor, like this one. Even 2 months later, we're not even sure what it means, if anything. So a seal on the Oriole, a gospel was used. We got the gospel and the Oriole referenced again. What are you saying, Dementor? Either way works, just not a mix of both, if you don't mind reading every line. I love reading the lines. Some people have a problem with my voice, but I mean, it's my stream, so I can't really help you with that piece. But I definitely understand maybe the mix of the two isn't the best. But I did want to try them out. I'm happy I tried them out. I thought that was really cool. And it's just a matter of just editing one line in one of the files, just changing the text file. So again, no big deal. We can switch it up if the consensus goes one way or another, but we'll stick with no voices, no Japanese voices for now. But yeah, if I do feel like I need a break, then we might switch it back. But yeah, it's all good. And if there was anyone that I did reply to in maybe a more irritable way, I just sometimes reading through some of the nasty comments gets a little fatiguing, so it's nothing personal. So a seal on the Oriole Gospel is used, yes we know, Kevin. And then the device in here spoke of device towers and a second barrier. I think I'm starting to see what kind of system is at work here. All right, explain, Kevin, because I'm not really understanding. System? What system? There's nothing else here. Ah, well, call it gut instinct at this point, but I think there was some sort of gate. Gate? Bingo. Call it a gate on the trail that leads to the goddess's treasure. And the thing that opens it is a black key called a gospel. Okay, all right, I see what's going on here. What are you saying, Fen? Oh, thank you, Fen. I appreciate that. Yeah, Trevor, everyone is. I mean, that's the internet for you. Add 8 chicken. You played through all the Trails games without voice acting. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, I think the voice acting does add like a nice emotional tone to it, but yeah, I think, yeah, it's good either way. The story's good either way, right? If you think about it like that, the Oriole being AWOL makes a lot more sense. But where's this trail of yours then? That is the lowest floor. According to the professor, the ruins extend no further. Ah, a little less literally. It's not a trail you see with your eyes or normally walk. Ah. It could be the septium veins that run through the earth, or maybe it's some route we can't even imagine. Ooh, what are we setting up for? But that's where we'll find a clue that will lead to the Oriole. Ooh, I'm excited. Chapter 1, Sneaking Shadows. The chapters have phenomenal names. Like Sneaking Shadows just sounds very intriguing. I love the airships. They look so cool even in these graphics. Oh, little gates. Oh, that's so fun. Everyone's so cute. I forgot how cute Estelle and Anelace are. I know. Yeah. It could be in the earth, or could it be a trail in the sky? Being on an airship for over half a day is kind of tiring, huh? I know how to stretch our legs, though. Let's go report the completion of our training and duty readiness. Estelle, hello. Oh, yeah. You're right. We should go say hi to Alden. Hey, are you... Estelle, you got a case of the nerves, don't you? Yeah, I do. I don't know why, either. I didn't feel this way at all before I went to training, but now... That training was brutal. That was a psychological... That was rough. Although I'm very happy all our friends showed up at the end. I was very happy with that twist last episode. Somehow thinking that I'm really going to be a full bracer now is making me really, really antsy. I get it. You're trembling with excitement, I bet. Excitement, huh? You've grown way, way stronger over this past month, Estelle. I love these two together. I really love their dynamic. And not just like the whacking stuff with a stick department. You're more knowledgeable, careful, and you make better judgments. Aww. And now you're about to start hunting down the mystery creepos. The word creepos is amazing. The fact that that word is in here. The mystery creepos who want to doom us all or whatever, and you're going to bring Joshua back. I bet that's only now just sinking in for you. Yeah, when you put it that way, that is how I'm feeling. I'm such a dimwit. I'm like a mountain climber who didn't even bother looking up at how big the mountain before her is. Training was mild by Kurt's standards. Yeah, Kurt's a psycho in the best way. He's a lovable little psycho. That was twisted, though. Having second thoughts about climbing it? Also, hi Yoda, welcome back. No way, if anything, I'm more fired up now than I used to be. No matter how big a mountain is, you can only climb it one step at a time. Oh, I love that. Even if I have to crawl, I'll reach the top no matter what. That's more like it. Okay, are we gonna head over to the guild? Let's go. Oh, the guild is so cute. I have to say, I think Elden, though, is my least favorite guild guild host or whatever we want to call them. He's still fine, but he's probably my least favorite out of all of them. Well then, here's your reward, based on your performance during training. We get paid for training? Not that I'll complain, but are you sure? I hope they got paid for that, my goodness. Naturally, it's part of your job after all. Thank you, Dementor, I appreciate that. It won't be a problem, so as long as you put your new skills to good use for the guilds. Aha, right, I'll do my best. Nice, we got some money. Yeah, they are really stingy with the Mira in this game. 350, that's it for being drugged and thrown in the woods. Oh no, we got 2,000. Never mind. I thought we only got 350. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's all right. Okay, we're G-class bracers. It does seem like you two had quite a fulfilling training period. You even carry yourselves differently. It was. I learned a lot. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to go again. What? You nuts, Anelace. Ha, I'm glad to hear it. Speaking of which, Kurt and the others remained at the training grounds, correct? Yeah, Karna and Grant are doing some expert level stuff, I think. They said they won't be back for a while. I think I get what Elnan is poking at, though. The guild's down 3 full skilled bracers now. We're gonna be really busy from now on. Nope. And on top of that, Cassius is still devoting all his time to the military, right? Cassius is always gone. Oh yeah. If I remember right, he's currently working out of Leiston Fortress. Cassius Brigadier General Bright has been welcomed back into the army, is now the head of military command. He's essentially the head of Her Majesty's Royal Army at this point. What? He's head of the army now? I thought General Morgan had that position. As I understand it, that was the original idea, but Morgan himself proposed giving Cassius full reign. He seems to be entrusting the future of your army to your father, Estelle. Which I think makes sense, because I feel like Cassius is one of the few competent guys in that sphere who could probably handle it. The future, entrusted to Dad. Well, we're doomed then. The Estelle face, I love it. Well, I can see Cassius being given that much responsibility, you know. That's gonna mean we're down our S-rank hero, though. I think it's safe to say we'll have plenty of support from the military from now on. However, at the same time, we have new threats to concern ourselves with. Huh? Right. You mean the society. Did they start to do stuff while we were away? No, they've done nothing obvious, but that is, admittedly, how they work. What has happened are several strange occurrences over the past month. One example would be the changes in the wild beasts and monsters in various regions. Oh no. The monsters have changed? Do you mind defining change, Elnan? I hope it isn't what I think it is. Something different from the remake is that you don't get separate Sepith masks to sell. Yeah, I know. There's no Sepith masks, so that's going to be an adjustment for sure. If you adjust for inflation, 2,000 Mira back when the game came out is worth more than the 10,000 in the remake. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. That makes sense. Still seems like a pretty low amount for the amount of trauma we went through, but it's fine. To start with, heretofore, undocumented types of monsters are showing up all across the country. So we're getting new monsters. Nice. Oh, and we're getting more vicious and powerful existing monsters. Travel has become significantly more dangerous. Of course it has. Of course it has. No one has been able to put forward an explanation as to why this is happening. I think we have an idea. So every beastie out there is just nastier, just 'cause? It's definitely the society's doing. They're trying to turn us all into monster kibble. Calm yourself, Anelace. We still don't have enough evidence to be certain of anything. We do know one thing, though. Things definitely began happening after the Queen's birthday celebrations. That we know for certain. The first reports came in practically the day after. Aw, crap. Don't look so glum. We've actually been formulating a response of sorts. A response? You two are here already? I wanted to meet you at the port. I love when it's like man's voice, women's voice, because I get really excited seeing who it's going to be. I feel like it might be Shara, but we'll see. It is Shara and Agate. Oh, they're so cute. This is a surprise. Welcome back, you two. It's good to see you. Yeah, you guys got back sooner than I thought. I'm really happy to see you too, Shara. And Agate, hi. It's been a while, huh? Yeah, I think the last time we saw each other was during the Queen's birthday shindig. Shindig. The old man told me about Joshua, you know. I'd heard you were pretty broken up about it, but you seem back on your feet already, yeah? I wouldn't say that. Yeah, mostly. More to the point, though, why are you two together? Good question. I should get a camera. This is like seeing a king penguin. Ugh, not those. Oh, really? It isn't that rare, you two. Gotta admit, we don't work together that often, Sherazard. Actually, Sherazard and Agate are here to begin a special mission. Oh no. I asked them to come here today for a specific reason. Are we gonna help on this mission? I know we're gonna help on this mission. Indeed. They will be tasked with investigating the Society of Ouroboros. Just a casual little mission. What? Wait, like chasing down their agents and stuff? Isn't that dangerous? I wish it was that exciting. Investigating might be a little too specific, though. We're barely even certain the Society exists at this point, you realize, despite what Cassius says. Yeah, all the monsters have leveled up to match me, of course. After we've had to reset all our orbaments and everything. We're going to be wandering all across the barrel, keeping an eye out for anything resembling a secret society bent on world domination. Nice. Can we come wander too? This is probably not going to be the most exciting job ever, is the point. Oh, I get it. I guess groping around in the dark is the best we can do right now, huh? So I'm guessing you want us to tag along? Yes, you want us to tag along. Yes, I'd like to assign the two of you to assist Sherazard and Agate. The plan is to have Shara and Agate investigate different areas separately. I would like for them to have a partner, though, just in case the society is as dangerous as we think it is. Oh, we have to split up. So one of us helps Shara, and the other helps Agate. Exactly. Are you willing to assist? You bet we are. I was gonna go looking for the society on my own anyways, so this is perfect. I want to help too. There's no way I can just sit around when there's suspicious stuff going on. Thank you, I'm glad we have the help. So, what are you saying? The choice is important, but there's no wrong answer. Pick whichever character you want to see more of. So I know already who I'm picking, I think. And, I mean, combat's been pretty easy so far in easy mode, so I'm not too worried. I think I'm gonna pick Shara just because I love Shara. Agate's cool too, but Shara's my girl. I'd be fine with either of you, really. We all know each other, basically. You two figure out how it'll work out best. Of course you have to push the decision onto us. Just whichever one you pick here, pick the other in the remake, and then you can see both. That's a good idea, some random. That's a really good idea. Yeah. What do you think, Anelace? How should we do this? There isn't a bad choice, but Agate is my clear favorite. Yeah. Highly recommend going Team Agate here. No spoilers, but he has some hilarious interactions, and you got a lot of male-female only equipment, which is balanced well with Agate. Who do we love more, mommy or daddy? Well, Shara is mommy. Daddy isn't here. We know who daddy is. He's busy with the military, but... Okay, Dementor, though, you got me conflicted. I was Team Shara, but... With Shara, you get too little female equipment and too many female characters that need it. Okay. This might be kind of irresponsible of me, but I think it might be best if you decide, Estelle. What? You've only been a full bracer for a little while, right? You probably haven't found your style as a bracer yet. So how about using this as a chance to see what kind of bracer you want to be? Anelace. Well, well, look at you, Anelace. When did you learn to talk like a professional? Leave it to me. Either way, girl's got a point. Shara and I are the same rank, but the way we fight are way different. I barely use arts except for support once in a while. I focus more on cutting things down with my sword. And I emphasize speed, the range of my whip, and orbital arts. You can't really go wrong with either of us, I think. Keep in mind that being a bracer involves much more than just fighting, though. Think hard and choose the partner you think matches you best. Well then, I'll... Oh, here we go. Shara or Agate? I'm going Shara. Shara's my girl. I gotta go Shara. I love Agate. I hear what you're saying in chat. But I need more Shara. I thought so. Well then, we'll work together. I'll be expecting great things from our newest full bracer. Ugh, I think I made a mistake. Yeah, Shara is awesome. I'm a little sad we won't get the awesome animations, like the fighting, the whipping animations, the little kisses she blows. I love her. I love her little fight animations, but I'm curious to see what she looks like in this form too. And the thought of Anelace and Agate going off together is kind of hilarious too, to be honest. Shara got a lot of points from you because of the remake. Yeah. I love Shara. I want to know more about Shara. I think there's obviously something traumatic in her past. People don't usually behave the way she does unless they have a reason to. Shara does give you the opportunity to have some extra girl talk one-on-one. I love that. Yeah, you're right, Yoda. I'm going to replay the other way. So, yeah, I do like that idea of we'll pick Shara for the original, and then when we do the remake, if I do the remake, I will do the remake. It's just whether you guys are around then, but I will be playing the remake at some point. I like the idea of picking Agate for that one, but we'll go with Shara. We'll send him with Anelace, because that's also comical to think about. No drinking allowed, Estelle's too young. Next step is figuring out how we're going to wander the country looking for shadows. Any thoughts, Selman? Possibly. I would suggest by going to help the regions with the busiest branches. Of course, we gotta do some chores first. In fact, I received pleas from aid from the Ruan and Bose branches today. Ooh, we get to go back to Ruan and Bose, it's sounding like. That makes some sense with both Grant and Karna being away. Anelace, you're familiar with Bose, right? Well, duh, I am a Bose kid after all. We'll handle the junk at the Bose branch then. I've got some business up that way anyhow. That's right, your hometown is Ravenue Village. Need to make a quick trip home? Something like that. We'll head to the Ruan branch then. Is that alright with you, Estelle? You're welcome, Trev. You've seen both routes and they both have some good standout stuff. No wrong answer. I figured that both. There's going to be some good story points either way, so. Man, I wonder how everyone in Ruan is doing. Me too, Estelle. I'm curious to see who's still around. I'll contact the branches ahead of your arrival. Be careful, everyone. Ooh, here we go. Right then, we'll head out ahead of you two. I love seeing everyone again. I really do enjoy seeing all the characters coming back. Yo, Estelle. What? There'll be times when you gotta put your foot down, be stubborn, and push yourself, but remember, you're a woman, too. What? Oh, okay. That's better. You can rely on others and admit your weaknesses. What? What the hell? Are you making fun of me because I'm a girl? That was honestly my first. I was like, where are you going with this? No, that ain't it. Damn it, I'm bad at this. Look. Men are big dumb oafs who are too friggin' stubborn to ask for help for their own good, 95% of the time. Me, your old man, Joshua, we're all like that. Society kind of expects it, you know? We're all stubborn idiots, for better or for worse. You can't change that no matter what you do. My point is, there's no reason for you, a woman, to get stuck thinking like that. Don't forget to ask others for help when you need it. You've got a lot of friends out there. Make use of them. Aw. Agate. I'll remember that. Thanks. You big cutie. Aw, showing your soft side for once, Agate. I'll give an A for effort, at least. Yeah, hold the presses. I need to get my jaw off the floor. Even Agate can be nice to girls, sort of. Adios to scrimp miracles. The heck's that supposed to mean? He's so angry. Ah, it's a joke, really. Guess this is goodbye for now, Estelle. Aw, I was hoping they were going to travel together. I'm a little disappointed by that, but it's fine. Anelace, thanks for going with me on my training. Shara asked you to come along with me, right? Oh, I've been found out like a pie thief in the night. Oh. Shara said having someone who didn't know Joshua too well around would help you sort out your feelings. So yeah, she asked me. I thought so. What? Don't tell her everything. Hey, what's wrong with being upfront at this point, right? But the real truth is, it wasn't that. I didn't want to train myself, too. And I really do think I learned a lot by training with you, Estelle. So I've got to say it, too. Thank you. Anelace. Everyone's so cute. And, I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but... Oh, something weird's coming. I'd like to think we're already friends, but... I'd like it if you and me, Estelle, we became something more. Oh, dear. Estelle... What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? No, don't try to stop me, Shara. I'm serious. I'm absolutely sure about this. Serious? Oh my. Really? Right here in public? You have got to be freaking kidding me. Well, I know I'm a couple years older than you, Estelle, but we've totally spent about the same amount of time in the guild. And you know what? Age doesn't matter when it comes to something like this. So, what do you think? I mean, I'm really happy, and I think my heart is racing out of my chest, but this is kind of a surprise to say the least. Besides, there's Joshua, and there's kind of some issues on a couple fronts, or maybe a couple, I don't know. Joshua, what does he have to do with this? What problems would there be on a couple fronts if we become rivals? Rivals? Yeah, we're about the same age, about equal in skill level. I thought it would help us both try to reach even higher, but... you don't actually like the idea, do you? That's what you meant, okay. As unpredictable as always, I see. Not quite the punchline I was expecting. Punchline? Well, if that's what you mean. Alright then. I, Estelle Bright, hereby recognize you as my rival, Anelace Elfiad. Consider the gauntlet thrown, in your face even. That's why we separate Estelle and Anelace. We're shipping Estelle and Joshua here. I was going to say, if there was some kind of girl-on-girl action in this game, I'm pretty certain I would have seen some memes about it somewhere. So I kind of figured it wasn't going that direction. All right, as step 1, a race to see which of us can reach Agate and Shara's level first. Bring it, sore brain. I'll leave you eating my bracer point dust. Oh boy. I do believe we are in some sort of peril, my good Mr. Krosner. Heh, seriously. Nothing scarier than a couple kids charging straight ahead. Anelace is already married to the concept of cuteness. Yes, her and I relate on that front. This is the final boarding call for the Cecilia bound for Roland. Ooh. All passengers, please embark immediately. Hey, that's our cue. Aww. Alright then, see ya. Remember, you find anything, contact us through the guild. We'll do the same. Of course. See you, Anelace. Agate, stay safe. Good luck, Estelle. Aww. Bye. Bye, friends. That's not till the next arc in the arc after. Yeah. I figured there's some horny stuff coming at some point. Okay then. Should we finish our check-in and wait for the next Ruan-bound flight? Yeah, the ship bound for Ruan should be arriving soon. We could also do some shopping here in the capital, though. It's your first time back in a month, after all. No, that's fine. I can get what I need in Ruan. Let's finish checking in. All right. The tickets should be available in the lobby of the landing port company building. Let's go. I love how the sprites always stack on top of each other. All right, let's go. Who's around? Okay, it's all the usual suspects. Everyone's just wishing us farewell. These are all just like generic NPCs. I don't really see anybody who I recognize other than Claire. Vanilla. Ticket purchasers are handled in the building nearby. Thank you. Okay. We'll just do a little aimless look around first. We don't want to exit. No. We're good. Oh, I forgot how cute we look. No need to go shopping. That's true. I like our new outfit. Whoa, what's going on in here? What is going on in here? Bespectacled woman. Really, this is why I cannot stand the pompous imperial nobility. And I thought there were limits to how unpleasant a single person could be. Ha, you took the words right from my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? I did not think Liberal's internal politics were your plaything. It's a matter of international security, of course. It's only been a decade since Erebonia attempted to annex this innocent little country. It is absolutely unacceptable for a half-barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such cutting-edge technology. The Republic is a long-standing friend of Liberal. We won't stand back and allow something that will threaten its interests. Long-standing friend? The portraits are comical. Some friends you are. You didn't send so much as a soldier in the war. You're just pretending to be allies when it suits you, while standing back and doing nothing. What did you just... Uh-oh. My Lord Ambassador Crana, may I suggest we leave the matter here? We do not wish to bother the other customers. But Mueller, Ambassador Cochran, may I ask that you back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the embassies. Very well. I can't say I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still, far better than hearing it from that pompous and gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose. What did you just... Well, gentlemen, if you pardon me. If Mueller's here, does that mean Olivier is nearby? That insufferable she-wolf. I love that. I wish someone would call me a she-wolf. That's a fabulous insult. This is why commoners with no history or tradition are my lord. Yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the other matter in your hands. As you will, my lord. What did we just walk into? Awkward. Hiya. Estelle, yes? It's been some time since the martial arts competition, I believe. I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now, though. Who were those two, and why weren't they going at each other like a cat and a dog? The man was the ambassador of the Erebonian Empire to Liberal, Lord Davil Crana. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calvard, Elsa Cochran. They head up their respective embassies here in the capital. Hi, I'm enjoying it a lot. I love it so far. It's very entertaining. It's nice to see everyone again. I love it. Yeah, second chapter, I'm enjoying it a lot. So those are the great ambassadors. How do a pair of whiny children like those two manage diplomatic negotiations, I wonder? Shara. I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say that the Empire and the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. And on top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Well, not the fact that they break into an argument every time they meet shows how similar they are in some ways. I guess I can see that. Though, maybe it's because I walked into the middle of the conversation, but I couldn't understand like half of that. I love that Estelle always seems to think what I'm thinking. I'm like, I have no idea what that was about, and she's asking the questions. Something's about engine provisions and Liberal's internal politics. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't ask. No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyways. The engine in question is actually the latest from your own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units are to be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both. But we bumped into Ambassador Cochran when we came by to finalize the details of the deal. Oh, I get it. Why the big argument about an engine, though? The capabilities of an orbital engine directly determine how powerful the ship in question is. Since such an engine can be installed in a military ship, I can see why they'd argue. Now I get it. It'd be a real mess if that engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean, not at all, it's true. Normally, sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be unthinkable, but this is a part of your Queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing a technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace. I feel like multinational peace is not going to happen, but we'll see. At least, that is her plan as I understand it. I get it. She did mention something like that a while ago, now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible that the Queen is willing to try something like that. Like, it's not just an ideal, you know. It's something that could really change how people negotiate. Yes, you have reason to be proud of your Queen, I say. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I intended. Yeah, you're not lying. You're here for air tickets, yes? I even forgot what we were even doing. We gotta get our tickets. Oh, yeah. See, Mueller, about Olivier. Yes, about Olivier. I want to know where he's at. Has he gone back to Erebonia anyways? Already? What? You've not heard? I haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. I felt kind of bad about that. Oh, don't worry. That halfwit is continuing to while away his days here in Liberal. He said he was going to visit Elmo Springs. He's at the hot springs, if I remember right. Okay then. How very like Olivier. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as that is, I'll let him know that you were asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Falcom answering questions right after you ask them in your head as a Kaseki trademark. Yeah, I'm noticing that. I just gotta let my dog out. She's whining at the door. I'll be right back. All right, we have an Olivier mention though. I'm happy. Thanks, Mueller. Yes, thank you, Mueller. Thank you, Sir Knight. Hardly. I should thank you for keeping that lunatic company. Now, if you'll excuse me. What a serious fellow for a friend of Olivier's. He's obviously an Imperial Army man, but I wonder what his story is. Yeah, me too. Mueller is the resident military officer for the Erebonian embassy, I think. I've only ever met him a few times myself. He's young, but he's got a strong, manly face. Very handsome. I'd love to share a bottle of wine or 3 with him sometimes. Oh no. Here we go again. Let's avoid an international incident, okay? Oh, speaking of international disasters, did you meet up with Olivier after I left? I saw him a couple times in the capital. Come to think of it, he did invite me to the Elmo Springs at one point, but I had to decline. What? You mean he invited you? Like, invited you? With him, it's impossible to tell. I was too busy this month to entertain the idea anyways. Normally, I'd have happily abused his wallet for my lodging costs and kept him up all night drinking, that is. Oh, Olivier, I think you dodged a bullet, actually. Anyways, let's go get our tickets at the counter. Yes, let's get our tickets. That was a lot of yapping. Welcome. Will you be using our national flights or our international flights? 2 tickets bound for Ruan, please. Understood. Oh, pardon me, you are with the Bracer Guild, yes? Are you Estelle and Sherazard? Yes. I've already received payments from Elnon with the Capital Branch. Here are your tickets. Nice, we got our boarding passes. Aw, Elnon, what a guy. Well then, please hand your tickets to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in for your flight there. Whew. That was a lot. While we're here, we might as well... Ooh, we can shop. What do we have for sale? Oh, we got a new issue of the newspaper. Let's grab it. It's literally all we can buy here. Yeah. Thank you, Sasha. What's in the newspaper? Oh my goodness. Items. We'll do that. Books. It is the curse, Reki. It is the curse of Trails FC. And thank you for the welcome to the cult. It's been a very warm welcome so far. Hi, Sleep. Yes, I'm loving the sprites too. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about them after playing the remake, but I really find them very adorable, very cute. Even the villains look quite sweet in their sprite form. Let's see what's in the liberal news. A mayoral election special. Okay. Well, that's right. Our guy got arrested, so we need a new mayor. With the arrest of former Mayor Dalmor, a new mayoral election has come to Ruan. Initially delayed due to the coup d'etat, it has now been officially announced. The two nominees are the industrialist Norman and harbor master Portos. I think we talked to those guys. Both candidates have solid support bases and distinct platforms, which will Ruan's citizens entrust with their future. Stay tuned. Interesting, interesting. Is there just one page? Am I challenged? I can't turn the pages? Use the mouse. There we go. Owner... Okay, so Norman is promoting tourism, owner of the Hotel Blanche and staunch proponent of the tourism industry. The core of his campaign is to invigorate tourism. He believes that tertiary businesses are the future of Ruan, and he has many supporters who agree. Promoting the harbor is candidate Portos, caretaker of the harbor block and passionate campaigner for the maintenance of the port facilities. His platform centers around the reinvigoration of the harbor industry. He has the support of the harbor laborers and sailors, so he's the blue-collar candidate. Currently, public opinion is split. The North City blocks that run on tourism favor Norman, and the harbor blocks support Portos. With such clearly defined positions, this election is shaping up to be very divisive. As both camps possess solid blocks of support, it will be a battle of who can cut the deepest into their opponent's voter base. This scenario seems to favor Norman, but there's plenty of time for a turnabout, and it's sure to be a fierce battle to the end. What are you saying, Random? One nice thing about Modern Trails is once you get a book, you can read it even if it leaves your inventory. Not the case here. Selling or giving away any books means you can't read them anymore. Oh no, that's good to know. He works at the port and his name is Portos. Yeah, I thought that was cute. There's someone else. There's the fisherman, Pêcheur. I like that too. There's a few, I think there's a couple NPCs with names that represent their occupation. I love reading the books and stuff. Kind of obsessed with that a little bit. So we had another article previously. Where was it? So it's just talking about the increasing threat of monsters. We've already been warned about that. Oh no, we got new species of monsters. Caution is advised when traveling between regions, so we're going to be doing some fighting, it sounds like. Ooh, and there's an article about Cassius. Replacing General Morgan. Hopes are high. And we have a signing ceremony of the Non-Aggression Pact will take place in the Liberal Kingdom. Central location was considered initially, but declined for safety reasons. And there's a little bit on orbaments too, so there's a lot going on. It's been an eventful time. Gardner the gardener at Dalmore's estate. Father Divine, yes, Father Divine. Yeah. Father Divine kind of reminds me of a drag name a little bit. I liked it though. Hello, Assassin Dragon Master. Welcome back. All right, who's this? Okay, these are just generic NPCs. We don't like the generic ones. Everyone's always gossiping in this game too. I kind of love it. Screaming and fighting in a place like this. How pathetic. I wish people could be more well-mannered. And there really is nothing more awkward than seeing people fight loudly in public. Oh. What on earth? Those two who came out glared at me something fierce. Who's over here? Oh. Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, you will need to check in and present your tickets. Once we've checked in, we should wait here for the ship to arrive. Are you ready to go? Let's go. I'm feeling a little antsy. We've been doing a lot of talking. Please sign these papers then. Sure. Scritch scratch. It also cracks me up too when there's like all this dialogue and then all of a sudden they just switch to doing the quick summary. Estelle and her companion finish checking in. Thank you. Everything is in order. Please wait in the harbor area for the next airship arrival. Okay. Well, shall we find a particularly comfy bench to hurry up and wait on? It is 7. It is my first game in the franchise. I thought it would be my first and only until the next remake, but here we are. Ooh, we're back on the airship. That looks so cool. Ooh, off we go. I'm excited. We're on the Lind again. It was funny as we were seeing that scene with Cochrane, and there was literally a heated debate on your left. Are you and the other NPCs talking about it? What a nice day. The tourists gotta be flooding the streets in Ruan if the weather's like this here. It's even worse too when it's people on speakerphone. I really don't like that. I don't know why it bothers me even more than seeing people fight in public. It's people having an argument on speakerphone. I don't know why that's so prevalent here, but the tourists gotta be flooding the streets in Ruan if the weather's like this here. No doubt. Unfortunately, Ruan's pretty busy getting excited over something other than tourism. Other than tourism? What do you mean? Oh, the elections. Yeah, we read all about the elections, Shara. They're only now gearing up to hold the special election for a new mayor after the last one was arrested. We were there for that. I understand there are 2 major candidates slugging it out for the seat. So like it's an actual fight of an election? Neat. Thinking about it, I guess it is about time. You love Sky Arc, but Crossbell has your heart. You like Sky Arc too, Nefel? Yeah. Okay, hearing some good things about Crossbell. They can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. Speaking of the old mayor, weren't you and Joshua involved in bringing him to justice? Yes, we were. Yeah, kind of. We got involved in an investigation which led us right to his doorstep. Yes, I do have a lot to play. That's what I've been told. There's a lot for me to play. Kaino Kaseki is going to be insane. Is that the latest game? What is that? Tell me more. Fill me in. The one who really arrested him was Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard, though, after Chloe called her. Come on, you don't need to be so humble. You were crucial in his arrest, I heard. You made your teacher proud, honey. But I see. So that's how you met the princess. I've been curious about the details of that. Yeah, Joshua and I helped out with the Genis School Festival. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival, or Olivier, I guess, for better or for worse. And not just them. Tita, yes, I want to see Tita. And Zin. Zin returned to Calvard after his birthday celebrations. I believe a request came in from the Calvard National Guild office. Trails Beyond the Horizon comes out in January. I think it's called the Beyond the Horizon in English. Hasn't come out yet. I see. Okay. Very cool. So is there a planned end for this series? Pardon my ignorance, but is there ever going to be an end, or is it just a series that will continue indefinitely? Do you guys know, or is that a known thing? He did say to give you his best. Aw, Zin. I like that they're letting us know where everyone ended up, what everyone's up to. That makes me happy. I see. If it's work, I guess. He helped us out a lot. I wish I could have said goodbye, at least. You'll meet him again someday, I'm sure. Oh, as for Tita and Professor Russell, Cassius and I explained the situation to them after you left. Oh, I see. Thanks, Shara. Oh, thank you, Doorbuster. I appreciate that. Oh, so there is an ending, but it's unsure when we'll get there. I think Kondo, Falcom CEO, said Trails is now around 70% done. Okay, so 70% makes me feel like there's, yeah, still quite a bit. New game's gonna pay off tremendous if you played all the games. A lot of chatter about it ending soon. Okay. Next art is the last one. Hi, John. I'm doing well, thanks. How are you? Welcome back. And Ishigo, you thought Beyond the Horizon was going to be the end, but I guess not. Creators have an endpoint in mind. They said we are somewhere between halfway and 3/4 of the way there. Okay, so nothing's brief, nothing's concise. A planned ending in about 3 to 4 games. Okay, so we got a ways to go. I'm going to be playing for a while is what you're saying. I'm going to be busy for a while. I see. Thanks, Shara. It was adorable. Tita's such a nice, earnest girl. I love Tita. She's so cute. We told her everything, and then her eyes filled with tears as though she was just barely holding it in. Aww. She said, Estelle's working so hard. I can't just sit here and cry. She taught me that. Beyond the horizon of the horizon beyond that. Hey, I'm not mad at it if they're all good games. I mean, fine, keep it going. Oh, Tita. Come on, Shara. You're gonna make me cry here. Sorry. Really, though, you met some amazing people over the course of your travels, some really amazing friends. I hope you realize just how precious that is. Oh, I get taught her that. Yeah, I do. Say, Shara, when we get to Ruan, do you think we could find time to go see everyone? Of course, we'll make the time. Yeah, we're definitely going visiting, I hope. Speaking of time, we've still got some before we arrive. I think I'll lounge these terribly creaky, oh so ancient bones of mine in my seat. Do you have any plans? I think I'll just look around the ship a bit. You can go on ahead. Alright then. Just don't get so carried away that you don't get off at Ruan, Estelle. Yeah, I believe you. I've heard nothing but good things. So, I mean, my interactions regarding the games have been mostly with people who are already fans, but there can't be that many people who like it if it's not good. Okay, so I've been playing for an hour. We've barely moved our characters. Not complaining, but it's kind of amusing. Sigh, such a pity. Thanks to the clouds, you can't even see the Sapphirl Tower from here. I'm a researcher with the History Museum. You know those towers, right? I'm here to inspect those. After Her Majesty's birthday celebrations, there were sightings of odd phenomenon around the tetracyclic towers. A little late, but better to investigate now than never, right? So January 2026, yeah, so I'll be still playing this game by 2026, but that's exciting. Beyond the Horizon was stated to release right around when first chapter came out. That would have been wild. Yeah, that would have been crazy. To the right, you can see Valeria Lake. Regrettably, it is cloudy at the moment, but you should be able to see the outline of the lake. That's one of my favorite places in the game. I finished my duties at Grancel Cathedral and I'm on my way home to Bose. I must confess, though, all the time I've been away, I've been so worried I thought I'd go crazy. The ship isn't even going the right way, but I jumped on without thinking about it. Oh dear, oh dear. Who are these people? Who we got here? Okay, we just got randos. Ruan is in the middle of an election. Yes, we're hip. We know what's going on. We read our paper. When I was young, the only way to get around was a long, hard trip on the roads. Alright, so this guy's just talking about back in his day. What's back here? Don't get too close to the edge. Wow, this is so cool. Look, that tree is so tiny. What's going on over here? Orvid. I absolutely must make this deal happen. I should look over the local foodstuffs again. I should return to my roots and do some plain old investigating. Huh? Excuse me, are you from the Bracer Guild, miss? I am, yes. I thought so. I'm so glad we could meet again. Do you remember me? I was one of the people you saved when the Sky Bandits held us hostage. If I like Olivier, I will also love Randy? Who's Randy? Ooh, I'm intrigued. You spent 10 months on 12 games. Oh my goodness. That was my second playthrough of all the games too. Wow, that's impressive. Jeez. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying to Jungle. I think, yeah, I think it's best to space them out. Get some anticipation growing. Yeah, Orange, I agree. I was like, I kind of blocked that from my mind, to be honest. I almost forgot about that mission. You were with the captain, right? That's right, I'm Claire. I manage the passenger cabin. Our entire crew owes you our lives and more. We're still here at our post because you managed to save us. Well, that's nice at least. I don't really remember her, but we're gonna pretend we do because she's thanking us. Oh, you're welcome. Is the entire crew of the Lynn back at work? So cozy in the airships too. The carpet looks really nice. The chairs look comfy. You got a nice view. Lots of leg room. Everyone is working even harder than before. That's great. I'm glad everyone was able to get back to their lives. Forgive me for asking, Miss Bracer, but are you traveling from pleasure or work? It's none of your business, Claire. Unfortunately, it's always work. I'll probably end up riding airships a lot from now on. I hope you'll treat me well if I end up on the Lind again. Absolutely, I hope we get to serve you again. That would be the Estelle thing to do to pretend we remember. Yeah, I've done that before. Bracers like yourself always seem so busy, miss. Yet you're bothering us. It must be so rough. Still, it's because of your efforts that our lives are peaceful. Thank you. Sometimes, he says. Sometimes my foot. You've only just managed to find a job. Uh-oh. I hear the casino in Ruan's finally finished its renovations. Ooh, I left Grancel as soon as I heard. Sometimes you just need to kick back and chill out, you know. Word. Yes, Filio, I agree. Nice, nice. We got some good NPCs in here. Let's check out downstairs. I feel like we shouldn't be down here, but we'll poke around anyways. Oh, here's the crew. So cute. I think I like the airships better in this version, honestly. I don't know. They're just kind of charming in their pixel form. Altitude okay. Setting throttle at 60%. Maintaining current heading until we cross the Rubine River. Maintain altitude, keep throttle at 60%. Maintain heading until we reach the Rubine River. Nice. Do you have some business on the Wait a moment, you're that girl from before. We're famous. Hi, sir. I haven't seen you in a while. I saved you at the bandit hideout, right? Yes, I thought so. You must forgive me. I never had a chance to properly thank you. Allow me to offer my thanks on behalf of the entire crew. You're welcome. I was really just doing my job, though. Still, it is kind of funny, though. Taking a trip on the same airship I once helped to rescue. Repairing the damage those thugs did took some time, but the Lynn's as good as new now. I'm sure she's doing her best with you on board. Aww. Looks like she heard us talking. With conditions like today's, we should arrive in Ruan in no time. Please, enjoy the rest of your journey. Let us know if you need anything. I will. Thanks, sir. Oh, we can't go up the ladder. I was hoping we could climb the ladder. Alright, what's over here? Who's this? Simon. Phew, man, just when I thought we'd get to rest in Bose for a bit, it's straight off to Zeiss. If that non-aggression pact with the Empire happens, our trade in orbits is going to explode after all. The plan is to get to Zeiss now and secure some product in advance. Nice. Okay, what's over here? Anything? Nope. Nothing. Let's pop down over here. Ooh. Aw, orange jumpsuits. I always love to see those. This is the cargo room. Ain't no place for passengers. Watch that you don't hit your head wandering around. I hope this airship is not attacked. Okay, let's go back up. Oh, not this guy again. No, we don't want to talk to you. Nope. Yeah, we know. We're crossing the river. I'm guessing we don't want to be down here. I think we've seen everything we need to see down here. Yeah, we know, Rosa. Alright, Shara, what are you saying? All done with your walk? I think so. Okay. Okay, people are just talking about Miradalmor. This is my second time riding a passenger. The first time I rode one, we got attacked by bandits. Please let nothing happen this time, almighty Adios. Oof, that's rough. Incredible. The Burl never ceases to amaze me. Back home in Calvard, airships are very rare. It was kind of a shock when I found us normal citizens use them so casually like that. Okay, so I gotta walk around to trigger something, it seems. I really do believe Sky SC is for 2026 and Kai for 2027, 2028. People are unhinged. Rosa, who never clued up on Sister Julia, never changed Rosa. Yeah, she's not the brightest, eh? I don't think we're gonna get any new dialogue here. I think we've exhausted our NPC dialogue. Alright, I need you guys to help me. What am I doing here? How am I getting things going? Okay, these two are still having their little squabble. I think you need to talk to the guys standing at the front of the top deck. Okay, we'll head up. This dude? Yeah, he looks important. There we go. Valeria Lake. Or the top deck. Oh, here we go. I was wondering who it was. Estelle? Hi, Lloyd. I haven't seen you in forever. Looking to challenge the Lord King Mugwump Fish of Valeria Lake again? For now, I'm off to Ruan. I heard there's a nice convenient spot right in the city limits. Wow, you sure are dedicated. Sounds fun, but I guess I'm not that into fishing. I need to talk to everyone, so I probably missed someone. Okay. Flight attendant next near the door. Okay, we'll do a sweep again. Let me give you this. Ooh, we're getting something. Fishing book. Yes, another book. And a progress rod. We're gonna go fishing at some point. I love it. It's a rod for beginners and a notebook for recording your fishing records. The members of Fisherman's Guild are dedicated to the expansion of the culture of fishing. Oh, I know. Yeah, okay. I think I remember Lloyd. We're happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of the trade. What a random conversation. Guy just hands us a fishing rod. Are you bound for Ruan? Yeah, I am actually. Well then, you have a chance to swing that rod right away. There are all sorts of fishing spots in Ruan. I guess it would be a good chance. Now that you mention it, Ruan as a region is kind of full of waterside areas, yes. There's a point within the city too. You should go there first to practice. For now, as long as you enjoy it, that's enough. Yeah, Lloyd. Yes, a fishing minigame. Yeah, so anyone says it's not cozy, every cozy game I've ever played has had a fishing minigame. So, most of them anyways. I was thinking about that the other night. It's like pretty much almost every game I've played this year has had fishing in it in some capacity. Alright. Lloyd's just trying to recruit for his fishing guild. So you're saying we missed someone. You're thinking, sounds like it thinks the flight attendant. Okay. Yeah, we talked to you. Talked to Shara. Okay, yeah, Shara, we know. Okay, these people don't get out much. Oh, here we go. Bing bong. Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Ruan shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Eric, I see what you did there. They don't hook you. Would you say you're not baited by fishing games? Whoops, I better get to my seat. We're not going to miss our stop. Ooh. The music. Yes, we're back. So this is the Ruan I rushed through in the remake. So I'm happy to be back in Ruan. We need a dark fishing game, Bass Pro Murder Mystery. Hey, I'd play that. I love me a good fishing minigame. Sometimes. Sometimes. Welcome back. Oh, it's... I call him Jean. Because I don't want to call him Jean, but... he's awfully cute with his glasses. Karna's been away, so the board's covered with jobs. Yes, Orange Juicy. I was just anticipating some sort of bandit attack or something, some sky pirates perhaps, but that was nice and peaceful. All right, we've landed. No time to relax. We're going to be put to work right away. You call him Jean too? Yeah, Jean doesn't sound right. He's Jean. We're snowed under with work in general, but none of it is particularly urgent. I mean, the election's been held under the eyes of the military anyway. I hope we get some election drama. The town's busy boiling over from the election that the tourists have stayed away a bit. Whoa, the election's gotten that hot. Who's running? We haven't heard. Yes, we have. We read the newspaper. We're on top of it. Don't worry. Yes, Mr. Norman, our businessman, and Mr. Portos, the shipping guy, the port guy. Remember, this is a big deal. The mayor of Ruan is also the governor of the entire region. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, why do these people care so much about the mayor? Yeah. I read it the French way too, because when I see that name, I always think Jean. I don't know any Jeans, but I know some Jeans, so. People in Minoria and elsewhere are voting. It's been a real media circus. Ooh. The election is basically going to decide the future of Ruan. It's exciting. I get it now. This is big. Yeah, there's a quite a bit of French influence I've noticed too, which is kind of cool. People's names and place names and stuff. Did I talk to Norman and Portos in first chapter? I think I did. I don't really remember them, to be honest. Sort of, vaguely. Given that I'm underage and not a citizen of Ruan, I guess I can't vote. Gotta admit, since I basically helped cause this, I'm sort of curious to see where it goes. Oh, then read the coverage from the Liberal News. Their investigative articles are excellent. Oh yeah, we read it. It was good. Good coverage. I knew a Jean once. He turned out to be a complete jerk. Cold Steel has a lot of German influence. Yeah, I definitely see like a French, Swiss, German kind of influence throughout this game. Anyways, the previous game a little bit. There is actually a job I'd like for you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it's something that needs looking into. Ooh. I love the way the NPCs talk. It's always like, here's a little bit of information. It's very important, but I can't tell you what it is right away. I'm going to drag this out just so you're intrigued. It's hard to explain. Yeah, see, it's hard to explain. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, I shouldn't have told you. It's very important, though. Jean? Unsure? Hold the presses. I think we're witnessing a miracle. I think, John, weren't they, did they not have us, were they involved? One of them was the guy getting us to fish something out of the harbor, or was that someone else? I can't remember. There's so many NPCs. Usually you'll happily pile the work on a bracer until they sink into the ground from the weight of it all. Aw, Cher, I'm not that bad. Come on. Well, all right. Here it is. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Yes, Orange Juicy, yeah. I know what they're doing. I'm not mad at it. I know what they're doing. I'm starting to learn. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. What? That's not what I was expecting. Ghost sightings. Okay. Harg. Yeah. Harg. Oh, some random. I'm glad that it's taken you that long, too. I think I said it took me 80 hours in my video, but then I forgot that I spent like 13 hours in the demo, so it's probably like 93 hours I spent altogether. But I don't really use the turbo mode that much, so that probably, I'm playing a New Game Plus replay, and I'm definitely using the turbo a lot more, so yeah. See, I knew you were gonna look at me like that. This is why I didn't want to bring it up. No, sorry, it's just a bit of a surprise, that's all. So what exactly do you mean by ghost sightings? Thank you, Estelle. I'm curious too. She always asks exactly what I want to know. So it began about 2 weeks ago. We've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. And not just the city of Ruan, mind you. Reports have come in from all across the province. They saw a white shadow at night. Oh, this is like the UFO drone kind of thing all over again. What? You mean... So that's why you called it a ghost then? If it was just a prank or something, you wouldn't be hearing about it province-wide. Exactly. I'd have dismissed one sighting, but with all the reports we've gotten... While you're traveling around working on the other jobs, do you think you could follow up on a few of the reports? I mean, I think we have to. I don't know if we have a choice. Well, you see, it'd be irresponsible of us to take such a job with so much else going on. Yeah, that's it. What? No, not at all. You think Estelle, the coup breaker, hero of Liberal, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no how. Oh, Estelle. Sorry, I am afraid of ghosts. A little. More than a little from the looks of it. This smug face. Well, don't worry, nobody's been hurt or anything, and it isn't urgent. We'll just pretend this conversation didn't. Jean, wait. Estelle, don't you think we should take this job? Don't you worry, your big sister will make it all better. Besides, investigating this could prove useful to our actual mission. Huh? Remember, Estelle, our true purpose is investigating the movements of the society throughout Liberal. Yeah, did we just forget about Joshua? And that involves keeping an eye out for anything even remotely suspicious. Sounds a little bit like a ghost hunt to me, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, when you put it like that, it makes sense. Sorry, Shara, I was being childish. Estelle, childish? No way. We'll investigate those sightings and get to the bottom of them, I promise. Glad to hear it. A smug little face. Anyways, I've got 3 sightings in particular that I think bear looking into. The first one is a report from a guard at Airship. Oh, it's so pretty there with the waterfall. Oh, yeah. Apparently he saw something during a night patrol that spooked the heck out of him. Okay, not scared, not scared. The second one I know of was a sighting by the member of the Ravens. Oh my gosh, not those guys again. The Ravens, that's the local dock gangs again. Hopefully we can get them to cooperate. Yeah, right, Yoda? We just forgot about our boy Joshua. Turbo mode was added several years after they released and more like a hack than a feature. I see. Okami, you'd like to recommend the Japanese voice mod only during the start at Ruan. Can't elaborate further in order to avoid spoilers, but it's kind of worth it. Interesting. Estelle dealing with ghosts. They seem kind of different during the tournament in Grand Cell, you know. That's right, we're sort of like frenemies with the Ravens now. Really, you'll have to fill me in on the way. Sounds like you'll make it work. Anyway, the last report is from one of the children at the Mercia orphanage. Oh no. One of the orphanage kids. Matron Teresa contacted us on her behalf. I guess you wouldn't know. Reconstruction at the orphanage finished not too long ago. I was going to say, didn't it burn down? According to Matron Teresa, it's more or less exactly as it once was. Oh, that's good. It is. That's a relief. I wanted to go say hi to Matron Teresa and the kids anyways. I'll ask about the thingy site. The thingy sighting? She doesn't even want to say ghost. When I go congratulate them over the new orphanage building. And that's it. Remember though, this really isn't urgent, so you can put it off for a bit if something else comes up. The rest of the jobs are on the board, so make sure to check it. Okay, so we got our bracer. Bracer quest seemed to work pretty similar to the bless you Adios for the spin message. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who listens. Everyone's been good so far. I feel like everyone's kind of self-policing in the chat, so I appreciate that. I know people get excited sometimes. That's fine. Once you've heard what all three witnesses have to say, come back here. We can go over all the testimonies and take a stab at figuring this mess out. Thank you, Okami. I'm having a good time so far. So far, so good. It's your favorite game in the franchise. Oh, cool. That's good to know. Yeah, people really seem to like second chapter, so I'm excited to get further into it. The Ravens hang out right here in the city at the warehouse district. We might check with them first. Let's stop by the warehouse district before we leave town. That's across the bridge, I believe. All right. Let's check the board first. Ingredient hunters. Okay, so easy, fun job to do in your spare time. I don't believe that. Okay, that's not too bad. 1500 Mira, difficulty easy. Minoria Village, second floor of the White Magnolia. Okay. This is a job to take a photograph at the Safrel Tower. Necessary equipment will be provided. Hotel Blanche, room 101. Difficulty medium. Okay. Easy. Okay. And we got no quest markers, so I'm going to forget about every single thing we have to do, but that's fine. We'll roam around. Okay, well. Okay. Moving on. Where are we? We're in Ruan, I know that. Oh, the little tour guide guy. A vote for mayoral candidate Norman is a vote for the tourism industry. You would say that, wouldn't you? I'm really not a fan of all this promotional campaigning during an election. I guess I'll just have to put up with it for a while. No quest markers in here, I know. Pray for me. Seems like these old guys are yelling really loud. When I asked Mama, she said it was an election. Cute. I wonder if it's the loudest person who gets to be the new mayor. That's adorable. Yeah, we got something going on in here, don't we? Hello, Ernest. Welcome. Welcome. We hope you enjoy the services of our hotel. All rooms offer an ocean view. Beautiful. Whoop. Excuse me, can we have a moment? Santos, what's going on? Okay, this is our guy. That was easy. I was wondering. Photo mission might be really fun in the remake. Hi, Kira. Yes, I chose Shara. Opinions were split, but I love Shara, so we went with her. One thing you love about Trails is insanely coherent and consistent. The lore is, yeah, I'm noticing that, even just between the two. Okay, people like, Brad, you like this chapter. Okay. I hope you guys get a cut from Falcom or something. You guys are all very good at promoting this series. Carry your saves and do your quests. So you've seen the dialogue if this is your first meeting. You've never seen the dialogue if this is your first meeting. Yeah. World War I Germany, aka Prussia. Yeah, that would make sense. I swear Bracer Guild is trying to take all your money. You're not going to financially recover from this. Yeah, I looked at that website. There's some cute stuff on there. What are you saying, Santos? He wants to get right down to business. Let's do it. Why not? We're here. What's the job? I want you to take a photograph of something in Safril Tower. And that something is specifically on the roof of the tower. Safril Tower, The same one off the Orion Causeway, right? Bingo. Figured you know about it. Your cut from Falcom is more games. Alright, yeah, I guess. Not bad. Brad, you were torn between Agate and Shara, so you didn't choose and play through both ways. That's one way to do it. What do you want a photo of the tower for? Is it for an editorial, maybe? No, not at all. I was dispatched by the History Museum in the capital. The task is for research purposes. Shara's cute and all, but Agate is my man. Yeah, I like Agate too. I think he's rather adorable. Especially with Tita. But I gotta represent for the older ladies. I really do like Shara and Estelle together too. Ah, gotcha. It's an academic investigation. Bingo again. I'll admit, this isn't exactly your run-of-the-mill research, though. Run-of-the-mill? Let's save that for later. First, I'd like to hear the details of the job. Oops, sorry, got a bit sidetracked. How much have I said so far? You want us to climb to the top of the tower and photograph something. We just need to know what that something is. Okay, so there's these mysterious objects on the roof of the towers. We know they're ancient artifacts of some kind, but outside of that, we've got nothing. Without much else to go on, the only thing we researchers can conclude that they're devices of some kind. Actually, I might have an idea of what you're talking about. They look like weird pedestals, right? You know about them? Oh, Santo's excited now. We got 3 bingos. Bingo, bingo, bingo. They look exactly like pedestals. Oh, cool. Then yeah, I've seen them around before. The moment she called Cassius and Joshua dogs at the beginning of the game, my choice was sealed. She's a ride or die for Estelle. I agree. We need someone to put them in their place. Sons of dogs. They were being sons of dogs, though. Cassius was being such a dad. Such a girl dad. At that moment. Someone needed to call him out. Also, I just love Shara and Olivier, and I like Shara's outfit, too. I don't think they work anymore, though. Actually, about that might not be entirely true. Huh? The device on Safril Tower has reportedly been activated. Uh-oh. What? It's actually working? The museum's received a report about that from a very reliable source. I doubt they were mistaken. I see. So that's why you're in such a hurry. Anyway, we need to record the current state of the device. Talk about spooky. Yeah, probably a good idea to look into it. Is the device dangerous? We don't suspect it poses any danger for now, but you never know. My favorite character in first chapter is Estelle, obviously. Second favorite is Olivier. Third, I don't know. Third is where I'm not sure. It gets complicated. First, Estelle. Second, Olivier. Third's probably Joshua. I liked Joshua, but I really liked him at the end. The last chapter of the game, in the final scene. Base choices. Thank you, Nickel. I also really love Tita. I just, yeah, first two are pretty easy, but after that it's just like a big mix of everybody. Estelle is Bestel. I get what you mean now. I didn't understand that at first. Okay, we're gonna go take a picture. Why does this seem like way too simple? This is pretty clunky. If you want research quality, you need a hunk of machinery like this. By the way, I've already set the photo quartz. All you need to do is snap the shutter. Got it. One more time. I need to go to the top of Saffrel Tower, take a picture of the device on the roof, then return here with the photo and return the camera. That about the size of it? Perfect. And one more thing. No need for fancy or tricky angles. A simple composition for the photo is best. This is for research purposes only. Just try and get the most head-on shot that you can. Keep it simple. No problem. Can't wait to see the photo. Stay safe up there. Okay. Alright. If you say so. Wonder what's up here. Anything? Anything good? Ooh, who's here? Who's this top hat guy? Dells. How's your son? Saying, oh, it's Dells and Norman. My bad. He's locked himself in his room. Uh-oh. Me complaining won't change anything. Ultimately, it's my son's problem to deal with. Let us return to talking about work. Incidentally, we have decided on a site for the speech. Yes, we're thinking of the Langland Bridge as our first candidate. It's a heavily trafficked location, so I'm sure we'll get a fair number of listeners. If I want max BP in this game, I recommend a spoiler-free guide, especially for the... yeah, no, I think that ship has sailed. We're not worried about that for this playthrough, but thank you. There's not a chance. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Oh my goodness. The bed's facing that way. The bed orientation always confuses me. Alright, not much going on up here. What a lovely hotel. I'd stay here. Beautiful views. Very nice. It looks the same, which I love. Feels very familiar. Anyways, moving on. Okay. Yeah, we know. She's not a fan of the... Bed orientation I can deal with. Absent of toilets, washrooms is what does my head in, even if they do have bathtubs. Yeah, Duke Doonan's room, you're right. Yeah, it is a little strange there's no toilets, but just accept it as part of the world. The view of white buildings framed by the blue sea is beautiful, but those election voices are spoiling it. People don't like the elections. It's ruining the atmosphere. What an amazing bridge. I'd love to see it in motion sometime. Okay, there's our big bridge, so yeah. What's over here? Let's see what's going on. South Block. Everything looks just like how we left it. Herg, hello again. Go in here. I love this spot. It's so cozy. Pesca, there's another good name. Another good, appropriate name. I'm a fisherman, you know. If we lose the harbor, I'm in big trouble. I'm wishing Portos all the best. Thinking of helping to distribute flyers when I've got free time. We're gonna wing it without guides. Best way to make the playthrough unique. Yeah, and I mean, I don't think anyone's here for my elite gaming skills. Hopefully not. So, I mean, this is how I would play if I wasn't streaming either. I like to flail around and investigate on my own, so. And Hagen, you're saying books can be traded for strongest weapon for 2 characters of your choice. Oh, cool. Nice. So many things to keep track of. Alright, so Pesca. Sea breeze soup. Do we want sea breeze soup? Why not? Got the recipe for sea breeze soup. Squarrow, that's an interesting name. Welcome to the Aqua Rosa Bar. The second floor is serving as Porto's election headquarters, but my place is open for business as always. Why not have a seat and take a look at the menu? We've got the best seafood around. What do you have for sale? Salmon. Ooh. Buy some salmon. I love the recipes. Okay, that was expensive. It's a very luxurious dish. Let's go see what's going on with Portos if he's around. Welcome to the office for Portos' election campaign. Portos may be on the shy side, but damn it if he ain't a real man of the sea. You just know people who get mad at how nitpicky the quests are with BP. Yeah, people are mad at me already about everything, so I'm not too concerned. But thank you. Man, oh man, to be honest, I'm not sure I have what it takes to run for mayor. Aw, Portos. But with everyone pushing me to do it, well, I didn't have much choice but to announce my candidacy. And I won't run half-heartedly either. I'm going to give this election all I've got. I'm invested in this election now. I need to know how it turns out. Aw, Portos has no confidence. Come on, buddy. I'd vote for Portos. Okay. All right. Good enough. What's going on around the docks here? What's going on? Oh, mad at the game. I see. I gotcha. Sorry about that. Maybe a little bit defensive today. Made the mistake of looking at the comments earlier today, and should be the first rule of YouTube. Don't go in the filtered comment section. But thank you. Yeah. No, I don't think I'll get mad at the game. But maybe. If it comes to that, I'll pull out a guide, but I think I'm fine. Okay, so this area is definitely... Oh my gosh, look at the little picture. The little poster for Portos. So this area is definitely pro-Portos down here at the docks. I love how close everything looks to the... Well, I mean, the remake looks like this version is what I'm trying to say. Ruan mayoral election. Make sure to go to the voting site on voting day. Election Management Committee. Brenda, both of them are quite the man. I'm sure the person who took their pictures was very skilled. I love the little posters. That's so cool. Oh, I love that. So many cute little details. Okay, yeah, we read that. Yeah, I'm Team Portos, I think. I just love the ocean. I love the sea. I love me a good blue-collar worker. I'm a big Portos fan. Oh, Lewis. The little kid NPCs are really cute, too. Some people have no sense of common courtesy. Thank you, Nickel. That's kind of you. How long does he intend to stay locked up in his room? Interesting. I wonder what he's doing up there. We got lots of sighing from Belden. Is that an orbital vacuum? That's sweet. Cool. I love just exploring, looking around people's houses. I love snooping around in this game. It's my favorite thing to do. The kids are cute. They're a little bit annoying. Luke and Pat in that initial mission, the escort mission, didn't really like that. All right. I love the posters too. I just find all the little details so fun. Yeah, the kids are very well written, I think. They capture the cuteness but also annoyingness of children. What's going on around the mayor's house? Anything? Who's that? Gartner? Someone mentioned Gartner earlier, I think. I love it. Beautiful views from the mayor's house, as always. Alright, let's go poke around up here. The mayor is currently under purview of the Royal Army. Purview. That's a good word. Ooh. Priceless orbital art given to the Dalmor. Beautiful. This candelabrum, I can't say that word. It's currently under the watchful eye of the Royal Army. Pretty well deserted in here, I guess. Not much to see. The beds are oriented properly, which I like. Flora! Oh, it's good to see her again. Okay, nobody's lost their job. That's good to see. Flora's still working. Diego. Mayor Dalmor may have done terrible things, but me and the butler Dario have served the Dalmor family most of our lives. It's a bit painful to know the family line's coming to an end. Sad. Kids are savage except Tita. She's too cute. I know. Tita is adorable. Okay, I'm not seeing too much in here. Just a bunch of fancy furniture. Oh. Dominique. Everything's just carrying on as normal while the army's managing the place, but what do I do later? I wonder if the servants are all going to end up fired. Yeah, you should be looking for a job, I feel like. Okay, let's go in here. Ooh, creepy. Can we go down there? Oh, we can. Ooh. There's a control device for the drawbridge here. Yes, John, I am so shocked at how similar everything looks. It feels very familiar. Very, like, the same feel between the two games. Oh, that's a cute little balcony. So we've gone out the back. Sorry, guys. I don't think we're going to accomplish much today. I'm just exploring, looking around, being snoopy. Oops, wrong door. All right, let's go back upstairs. Get out of there. Getting in everyone's business tonight. All right. Okay, pretty uneventful in there. Did we come? We came in here already, didn't we? Oh my goodness, she's so harsh. So harsh. Poor Portos. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, we got more Portos. Supporters are passionate. I like that. Okay, yeah. Nope. Is that you, Lloyd? Oh, it's you guys. Long time no see, Lloyd. Already tried out your rod? Not yet. I had some places I needed to go. We need to go snoop around people's houses. I see. Well then, want to check out a spot nearby? I know a really great location. Ooh, really? Like, yes, please. Weren't we going to ask those Raven kids about the ghost? Calm down, Shara. We'll get there. We can make a short stop, right? Please? Guess there's no stopping you. Very well, let's go. No worries, it won't take that much time. Let me show you. Follow me. Yeah. Fishing time. Fishing time, I think. Oh, I saw the little water spot earlier. This is the spot you were talking about? Yeah, look at the surface of the water. See, there's a ripple in the water, right? That's a sign that you can pull up fish here. You should be able to find them in most bodies of water, so be sure to keep an eye out on your travels. Okay, so basically just pay attention to the surface of the water. Got it. Now enough about how to find fishing spots. Next, let me give you this. Polykete times 5. So some bait. Polykete is such a scientific, formal word for worms. This is bait for fishing, but it's not sold in stores, so you'll have to find it on your own. They're dropped by monsters though, so bracer like you shouldn't have any problems. Fishing is very addictive in this game. Doesn't hurt that Ruan is your favorite region in Liberl and boasts a ton of water. Ruan is beautiful, and I rushed through it in the remake, and I kind of regret that, so I'm very happy to be back, and that's probably part of the reason I'm just meandering through the city right now. Tourism and talking to everyone is standard practice. I appreciate that, Yoda. Thank you for validating validating my actions here. That's why I love these games. That's good to hear. And that's about it. You'll just have to find out the rest by trying stuff. Alright, let's do some fishing. We awkwardly watch him walk away. The menus are so cute. It's always like cute little, quirky little options. Never just yes or no. Hook, line, and sinker. Let's do it. Which rod would I like to use? We have no choice. We have to use the progress rod. What bait would I like to use? Again, we don't have any choice. Alright, let's do it. Oh, that's such a cute little fishing cast animation. Do I have to do anything or do I just wait? Oh, it got away. So am I supposed to be clicking something here or am I just waiting? I mean, I'm very relaxed. Oh, okay, when the exclamation points. That's why she keeps losing her fish. Oh, okay. We're gonna use up all our bait. Oh, okay. Tap when Estelle is in her element, getting to fish anywhere. Tap one exclamation point. Okay. I'll get it eventually. Maybe not this stream. Oh. Okay. Well, we're out of bait. We'll come back. How sad. Estelle's disappointed. You bet you could fish here. You thought wrong. Gotta go fast. Yeah, I'm slowing down. Okay, moving on. We'll come back to that at some point, I'm sure. Who's this? Benoit. Boss Portos is busy with the election right now. I'm taking over running the harbor. Reaction time isn't my strong suit. How did you know? Hi, Gruffy. Good morning. It's not morning. How are you doing? Yeah, I'll come back and try it again, Brad. Don't worry. We'll be back to the fishing at some point. Now that I know what I'm supposed to do. Estelle's just standing there spacing out. Where to? It's over here. Ravens, where are you at? Got another Portos poster down here. 2 in the morning over there, my goodness. The exclamation point is misleading. The right timing is when the rod starts vibrating. Okay, maybe that's what I was mistiming there. Where are you that it's 2 in the morning? Not to dox you or anything. I'm just curious where everyone's from. Oh no, not these guys. Yeah, Eastern. Guy still has his bandage on his nose. We've been working like dogs at training, but it still doesn't feel like we're any stronger. I don't get why we're having trouble with random fucking monsters on the road. It isn't just us, though. Everyone's been saying the monsters are getting real dangerous lately. I am from Canada. It's the first time you get to see Estelle's reaction with all of her baits wasted peak streaming, right? You only get that here. You're not gonna find that on every channel. Everything's gotten a couple times more powerful than it used to be. It's freaky. Now that you mention it, yeah. Oh, whatever. How about we have a night on the town? First one we had in a while. We can hit up the Levantar in the North Block. How's that sound? I love these guys because they are the most ridiculous gang ever. They're just ridiculous. They are the most like... If you asked someone to draw a gang of stereotypical street toughs, it would be these guys. And the animations of them slapping each other in the butt, phenomenal. I find them more hilarious than imposing. Oh, we're going to the casino. That sounds great, especially since I hear the dealers are hot chicks. Maybe I can show them my strength at poker, if you know what I mean. Oh boy. Now that's a plan. Karna's out of town, so if we want to cut loose, now's the time. And here I was, just possibly thinking better of you guys. What? Here. It is. That's a newbie bracer chick, Estelle. Hey guys, it's been a while. We last met at the tournament, I think. Sounds right. Aw man, we watched you from the stands after our fight all the way to the finals. Just wait for crossbell gangs? Oh no. They're more ridiculous than these guys? You were incredible. I've fallen for you all over again. Thanks? More importantly, what was that I heard about Karna's gone, let's cut loose, and something about poker? Do you realize what Agate would do to you guys if you heard that? It was just a joke, really. Please don't tell him, please. I ain't scared of him. Anyways, who's the lovely lady with you? This is Shara. She's a bracer like me. Hello, I'm Sherazard Harvey. I'm a friend of Agate's, by the way. By the by. Nice to meet you, bad boys. Oh no, Shara, don't encourage these fools. She's kinda hot. Shara, please don't flirt with the criminal element. That's an awesome line. Please don't flirt with the criminal element. They don't need to be hit over the head with how bad their lady situation is, for starters. Don't worry, I'm just breaking the ice a little. Now then, I believe we have a question for these fine young men. Ah, right. Anyway, we're here today on guild business. Is the guy who saw a white shadow here today? White shadow? You mean... They must mean that. You know what I'm talking about then. Shara's in her zone, yeah. Would you tell us if it isn't too much trouble? What do you think, guys? Hell yeah. This is gonna be sweet. These guys are goofy. What are they mumbling about? Sure, we'll tell you, but on one condition. If you're okay with that, we'll talk. Yes, Estelle, that's the perfect face. Give them that face. And what precisely would that condition be? I may have gone a tad overboard. As if you can't figure it out. Isn't it obvious? We want you to fight us? What? So depending on who I choose, the dialogue changes as opposed to the games where the character you choose just sits in the background. Yeah, that's awesome. We're gonna get some revenge for our loss at the tournament. Oh no. Just so you know, we've gotten a lot stronger since then. And this time it's 3-on-2. We're not gonna lose. Oh, that's all? Well, I'll never turn down an offer to spar. You up for it, Shara? No, I don't mind. It's just not quite what I expected. But then no need to hold back in that case. The little whip! That was so cute. Their faces. The boys don't know what to do. Big sis will show you how the adults play. Oh dear. Well, wait a minute. Picking a fight with a pair of girls. We'd be unmanly bullies if we did that, right? Come on, boys. It'll only be your spines. I'm sure they'll grow back. They look even sillier in their sprite form. Okay, let's see what Shara can do. Oh, she's fully loaded. I like that. I don't know. I don't think it really matters what we do. Oh my goodness, too cute. They probably don't want me calling them cute, but they are rather adorable. Oh, we're gonna be at this for a while. What are we gonna do? get rid of this guy first if we can. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Cure. Have a good evening. Good night. Okay. These guys are annoying. I want to get rid of them. We have other things we need to be doing. I don't feel like we need to be using our best stuff on them, but I want to get rid of this guy. Yeah, such a supportive crew the Ravens are, I agree. Suspiciously close with each other, but no judgment. There we go. Almost done. Oh, he's done. Oh, I was gonna say, I thought he was done for, but we still need one more hit with him, I think. Oh no. Poor guy. I almost feel bad for him. Oh no. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. They're more focused on each other than they are on us. I kind of forget I can move my people too. Okay, I am so sick of that guy. We need to get him out of there. Haha, you missed. I want to see what their chain looks like. Cute. Ah, the little whip. There we go. That's better. And we'll get Estelle to just give him a whack. Beautiful. Let's get her to clock up. Oh no, I meant to select Estelle. That's fine though. The other guy's just vibrating over there. Okay. I think we'll get rid of this guy. There you go. Get out of here. Goodbye. Okay. I really do feel bad for attacking them sometimes. They're so cute. No, 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 no. Don't quit doing that. So annoying. What was the one that does everybody? Yeah, there we go. I'll get two of you at once. There we go. Good riddance. That's a nice animation. That's fun. Alright. Okay, Estelle. Let's get rid of this fool. I like Hurricane. I just like watching Hurricane, so we'll do that. Beautiful. That's so fun. Okay, Shara, what are you gonna do here? Let's see some whipping, some whip action. Ooh, that's vicious. I like it. Okay. Good job, Estelle. Nice. I feel like they're gonna have like a, oh man, we got beat by girls. My spine. All my other bones. How could we lose like that? Aw, we done already? Kids these days get tired so easily. You could have given me all you've got, you know? Shara, nobody has enough energy to keep up with you. Even so, seems like you guys have kept up with your training since the tournament. Why not stop wasting your time here and become bracers? No, we don't want them as bracers. We do not want them as bracers. No, no, no. All my other bones. I love that. Yeah, that's my favorite line tonight, I think. My spine. All my other bones. No way. Hey, the guild doesn't discriminate. Agate became a bracer, and so did I, and I started out as a clueless kid. I feel like in this case we could discriminate a little. I don't think we need these guys. In a straight fight, they could match a junior bracer, certainly. Being a bracer involves far more than just violence, though, Estelle, right? I wouldn't make promises like that quite so quickly. You think so? But yeah, that's right. Fighting's just about the only thing we're good at. Should've known nothing would be that simple. Anyway, a deal's a deal. We'll tell you what you want to know. Thank you. Like we said, we're looking for the guy who saw a white shadow. We heard that one of you saw it. Yeah, someone did. He ain't here today, but you're looking for Belden. He's our newest member, joined a year ago. I think you might have seen him before. I wasn't quite paying that much attention to you guys. I do kind of remember another guy, though. Belden hasn't been by since seeing that thing, actually. I heard a few people say he's stuck in bed from the shock of seeing a ghost. What? Do you mean he was cursed, doomed to die, suffer forever? I don't know about that, but I do know he was scared. He's always been sort of a spineless rich kid, though. An odd fit for the life of a thug, then. We can get the details from him. Where does he live? It's a big place to the right of the mayor's mansion. Some old fart named Norman owns the joint. Belden's his oldest son. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's. Thanks again, little bad boys. See you later. They are little bad boys in their sprite form. Little pocket-sized bad boys. You guys keep it up and stop by again sometime. Hopefully without beating us up next time. Keep up the good work, Estelle. Hearts. Ooh. Aw, little guy sitting on the crate. That guy Belden gets along real bad with his dad. Okay, boys are just hanging out. Belden's house is to the right of the mansion. Yeah, we know. Oh dear, everyone loves Estelle. He's always been a cream puff from a nice family, so he's never had much guts. Aww. Alright, let's get out of here. We don't want to go there. Yeah, we know. Vote for Portos, blah, blah. Okay. Nope. We don't want to go to church. Actually, why not? Let's go in the church. Let's see what's going on. Sister Frida, the election activities can be heard even from here. It is frustrating, I admit, almost seems to disrupt the peace of those who come to pray. People don't like the noise here at all. Father Theodore, it's fine to get excited about an election, but I wish they'd stop making so much noise. Ruan, as you can see, is a city built by men of the sea, after all. It's a land with some very excitable people. What's upstairs? Nothing. Ooh. I love that we can look down over the lower level. That's fun. Everything looks just how we left it. Alright, I don't think there's anything in here. Church is pretty empty. We've been to the Bracer Guild. I just want to look around a little more. Ooh, casino. Let's go in here. Do you know Dean? He's my younger brother and one of those Raven punks down at the harbor. Yeah, we were just talking to Dean. Apparently he and his friends participated in the martial arts competition this year. But just when I thought he was going to try and make something of himself, he's back to being lazy as ever. It's so frustrating. Why doesn't he have the motivation to change? Okay, yeah, we know. Dean. Dean sucks. Nah, we don't need any of that. Let's get out of here. Let's see what's going on upstairs. Ooh. This is looking a lot more lively. Man, these slots are old and rickety as all hell. They're not nearly as nice as the modern ones, which is totally why I lost. Yeah. Sure, tell yourself that. Let's play some slots. Here we go. Can I bet? How do I bet? Maybe I can't. Not clear what I'm supposed to do there. Maybe I have to talk to her. Yeah, okay, I get it. 1 metal equals 5 Mira. Okay, what are we getting? 30? Sure. Let's get out of here. No. Cancel. Thank you, J-Dash. Thanks, guys. Oh, 10 metal slots. The frickin' name is 10 metal slots. Please don't yell at your screen right now. 10 metal slots. You need 10 metals. Oh dear. We're gonna go broke, aren't we? No. Okay. Well, that's about as interested as I am in real life slots, too. No, I don't want to play roulette. Not today, sir, but I'll chat with you. Welcome to my establishment, Laventar Casino and Bar. The true Vegas experience is busting out on slot machines. The true Vegas experience for me is just buying overpriced drinks, really. I don't do much gambling there. There are times in life when one is forced to make decisions without the help of logic. Fair enough. However, Adios, ever merciful, has granted humanity a gift to trump such trying moments. Okay. I speak of intuition, of course. Just as with choices in life, there is no logic behind winning and losing in gambling. But once you've learned to sense the danger intuitively, that, friend, is when you've captured the true spirit of gambling. Oh my goodness, you're too much. Oh boy. We're not playing poker. You guys are not going to watch me do that. I'm already going to get enough hassle for not understanding 10 metal slots means 10 medals. Okay. Well, I really like what they've done with the place. Casino's bumping. I'm impressed. Okay, these guys are still obsessed with the bridge. Yeah, I'm not voting for Norman. Let's go in the shop. Let's go see what duty-free shop's selling. Oh yeah? Good prizes? I'll have to check that out. I'll check that stuff out off stream. I just don't have the mental fortitude to go through that. No one wants to watch me struggle at playing poker. The city's worked up over the election, but the word election calls a lot of different images. For example, Liberal's mayor election system is based heavily off of the republics. The people of that country come from all over, so they need a fair and equal way to decide things. Oh my goodness, sir. Interesting. Okay. What do you have to sell? We already got our cat foot slippers. All kinds of ingredients, too. Very nice. Okay, all kinds of stuff. I'm not really sure what we need right now. So are the cat foot slippers part of a set, I'm thinking? Probably. Some kind of armor set. Or are they just cute? I don't know. Good enough. We know it's here. Who's this? Hard. What a lovely view. I'm a merchant from Bose, scouting out new tourist attractions. The real draw of this city is the harbor, after all. I think development of the South Block will be crucial to their future. Good talk. We came from here. I don't know. I assume we came from here. Let's see if there's anybody interesting around this way. Nope. Nothing. Nobody. What about in here? Door's locked. They don't want us snooping everywhere. Which is fair. We're going in people's houses. We're going into people's bedrooms. We don't care. Everything's locked. Okay. What are you saying, Edwin? Lately, I've been kind of without much to do. Seems like tourists avoid the place during an election. Yeah. Oh. Clive. Where's Todd? I had Todd check the docking equipment. I see. Then, well, we can leave that to him. We don't have much time, but be thorough. Okay, these guys are just going about their work. Nothing too exciting going on around here, I don't think. Make our way back. Yeah, we were in the duty-free shop. We went in our casino. We had a misguided trip to the casino. We've been in the Hotel Blanche. Arms and guards. We could probably take a peek in there. Because we never got our equipment back, did we? I don't think. Yeah, we still have a practice weapon. What do you have? Let's see what this girl has. Fiber rod, that would be better. Can we afford that? We sure can. Let's grab one of those. Shall we get share something else? No, it doesn't really do anything. She already has one. Fiber vest. We could use a fiber vest. Sure, we'll take a fiber vest. I don't know. I'm not sure what we need yet. Buy some boots. We should chat while we're here. Eva, welcome to Bracers Together. Karna's not here right now, so I hope you guys will do your best. That's the plan. I love all the little boots on display and stuff on display. How cute. All right, I think I'm good for tonight. I know we haven't accomplished a thing, but I am exhausted. I'm fading, you can tell. It's been fun exploring Ruan, though. I can't wait to get back and do a little bit more. I definitely want to try the fishing again. I'm a little bit frustrated that I failed so miserably at that, but I'll give it another go next time. Yeah, it was fun. Thank you all for showing up again. I really appreciate it. Chatting with me and telling me about your experience playing the games and how much you love them. And I just find that stuff is so enjoyable. It's so much more fun than playing it by myself. Yeah, much appreciated. Have a good night. We'll leave it at that for now. Thanks. Bye.